Right. Mic check. Mic check. 1, 2, 3, 4. Whoa, let me turn that down. Mic check. 1, 2, 3, 4. That down. Mic check. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's better. What is going on, people? What is happening? Go ahead and hit that like button as you come in. Go ahead and share the video. Let's see here. We are live. There we go. So what is happening? All day is good. How you doing there, young man? How you doing? How's your family doing? What is going on, people? Gonna go ahead and do a little short shank here, like you get shanked in prison. So we're gonna do the get my banners ready again here. Yeah, I keep on. Let me do the trash, okay? And there we go. Let me create the banner. Here we go. Game of the year 2019. There's that. Let's add that banner. Show that banner. There we go. I'm liking it. Let's hit that like button, people. What's happening there, Hans Peter? How you doing? So I don't know how you're being catfished. So yeah, we're gonna just kind of go over the game of the year nods, and I'm gonna go over who I think should win, and then who will win, and then we're just gonna just had that pulled up here. Where the hell did it go? So let me try to find it here. No, that's not it. Andre 6K, how you doing, young man? How you doing? There it is. Let me get my Mr. All right, so let me find that. Oh, I think I see what's going on here. Let me Mr. Share my screen. Let's see here. Let me do this here. Yeah, I didn't want to do that. Hold on. I think I might have to pull it up a different way. Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to have to pull this up a different way. Let's see here. And then we'll get into it. We will get into it. How's everybody doing? How was everybody's day today? I came home and Twitter had exploded. And just to see, let's see, there's a Hollywood Reporter. Trying to find, I think this is it. Yeah. So let's go to nominees. All right, so I'm going to start bottom up, the way I treat my ladies. Going to do the same thing for Game of the Year. First things first, what are you all surprised? Are you all surprised at the Game of the Year nominees? I'm talking about for any category where you just kind of like, wow, I can't believe they did that. So the truth, what's going on? What is your almighty Spartan God? What's happening? So your day was good. You happy you can slander. Well, slander is no good. Slander is no good. So yeah, we're doing the Game of the Year now. So yeah, we'll go ahead and get into it. Let me convert the Porter Rock here and become Mr. Share My Screen. And let's see here, because I think I went to the right thing now. All right. So yeah, I think this is full screen layout. Okay. So let's try this here and see how this works. All right. So this is I'm going bottom up, but just the way this is here. And this is a VR AR game of the year. You've got Asgard Wraith, brought to us by Sanzura Games. It's on Oculus. Excuse me. Blood and Truth, Sony Interactive Entertainment, London studio. Beat Saber, that is by Beats Games. No Man's Sky, everybody got to remember they got that massive update for No Man's Sky and VR. Apparently, it's off the hook, and that's from Hello Games. And Squanch Games brings us Trovar Saves the Universe. Now, I've not played any of these games in VR yet, so I'm gonna let you all vote on this one. I liked No Man's Sky regularly. I never played it in VR. So I'm going to always say who should win and who should win and who will win. Now, I think Beat Saber should win this award, but I think Asgard's Wrath will win. Okay, again, we're just having fun here. It's not that big a deal. We're just having a good time again. So my VR game of the year is I think Beat Saber should win, but I do think Asgard's Wrath will win. So now we'll move on. We're going to move on up here. Now this is strategy game. You got Age of Wonders Planetfall, Anno 1800. That's by Ubisoft and Blue Byte. Think Blue Byte did the game. Ubi published. Fire Emblem Three Houses. This is Intelligent Systems, Koch Tecmo, and Nintendo. Total War. Tropico 6. I try to say that 10 times. And War Groove. Okay. Now, I played a couple of these games, a handful of these games. I think Tropico 6 should win this. But I think Fire Emblem Three Houses wins this going away. But I think Tropico 6 should win that award. With that said, we'll have to wait and see. It's strategy. Again, we're just having a good time here, folks. Sports racing game. Okay. Crash Team Racing Nitro Fuel. Dirt Rally. Why is Evo? Oh, this is sports. Okay. Evo Pro Evolution Soccer 2020. F1 Codemasters. And FIFA 20. Well, to me, Crash Team should win this award. But I got a sneaky suspicion that FIFA's going to win this. But Crash should win. Okay, that's just based on information I got back from a lot of people. So, score and music. All right. Score and music. This is for outstanding music, inclusive of score, original song, and or licensed soundtrack. So, basically, a licensed soundtrack means you can go out and get somebody else's music and put it in your stuff. Put it in whatever you got here. You have Candace of Hyrule. That's Brace Yourself Games for score and music. Death Stranding. That is Kojima Productions, published by Sony Interactive Entertainment. Devil May Cry 5. Capcom. Capcom, I believe, made that game and self-published. Kingdom Hearts 3. Square Enix. And Sonya, is it Sayonara Wild Hearts? Well, who should win this award? Kingdom Hearts should win this award. Okay? Kingdom Hearts should win this award. But I'm going to have to go with Devil May Cry 5. Even though I'm not a huge fan of that game, I did like the music. And so, yeah, I'm going to go with Kingdom Hearts should win this award. But Devil May Cry 5, I think, is going to end up taking that one easily. I think Capcom's going to have a big night. Role-playing game, RPG, as I like to say. Disco Elysium, ZA and UM Publishing. Final Fantasy 15. I believe that's 15. That's 14. Yeah, Final Fantasy 14. Yeah, 14. I'm sorry. I apologize. Square Enix. Kingdom Hearts 3. Square Enix. Monster Hunter World, Iceborne, Capcom. The Outer Worlds, Obsidian, published by, I believe, Private Division. Well, I think Private Division did the game and Obsidian published, or maybe they did, or maybe it's the opposite. All right, but anyway, you all get the proof. Get it. Again, Outer Worlds should win. Should win for role-playing game. Should win. But Monster Hunter, Iceborne, I think is going to end up winning, even though I believe that's just DLC. And I gotta call. If it wins, I'm gonna have to scratch my head. But because all these are good role playing games, okay. But Monster Hunter World is got a huge fan following, and I believe they may end up taking it home. Even though, yes, I agree, the Outer Worlds, should win. Let me make that clear. Should win that. But I think Iceborne will win with Monster Hunter. All right, performance. This is awarded to an individual for voiceover acting, motion, and/or performance capture. All right, Ashley Birch as Parvati Holcomb's The Outer Worlds. Courtney Hope as Jesse Fading Control. Laura Bailey as Kate Diaz, Gears 5. Matt Mikkelsen as Cliff, Death Stranding. Matthew Porta as Dr. Casper Darling. I'm sorry, Porretta as Dr. Casper Darling, Control. Norman Reedus as Sam Porter. I believe that's it. Sam Porter Bridges. I'm sorry. Death Stranding. I think he's the last one on here. Okay. Now, here's who should win this award. Hands down, who should win this award? I'm gonna go with Matt Mikkelsen as Cliff in Death Stranding. Okay, that's who should win this award. But you know who I think is going to end up winning it? I think my girl right here, Courtney Hope from Control. And I know Control came out today and they bitch slapped a lot of these buck dancing bug-eyed coons right in his face. Control, I've tried to say to several people, if you follow my podcast, if you listen to me, hey, Control is a legitimate game. I'm glad that I'm glad that Remedy's peers are recognizing it. So again, Matt Mikkelsen should win this. I mean, I don't even know if he'll be at the award show, but he should win. But Courtney Hope, I think, is going to win. With that said, my dark horse candidate is Laura Bailey as Kate Diaz in Gears 5. I think she did a really good job. Right, but that's a dark horse. Okay, so he should win. I believe she will win. And here's my dark horse. Okay, this is hard to pick for performance. But shout out to all these. First things, everybody here is deserving. Everybody here is deserving. So I know a lot of people are butt hurt over Control, and I love it because you don't know what the hell you're talking about. I know what I'm talking about. I am the man. Okay, I am God, and you all just better get over it. So all right, now here we go. Best ongoing game. I believe this is like a like online type of thing. You got Apex Legend, Respawn, EA, Destiny 2 with Bungie. I know Dawn, she's gonna want Destiny 2 to win. Final Fantasy 14, Square Enix. Fortnite, Epic Games, and Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Siege. So this is an actual hard category too. The easy one here is Fortnite, but I feel like I just don't know about that. I'm gonna go a little dark horse here. I'm gonna go with Final Fantasy 14. I'm gonna go with Final Fantasy 14, who should win. But of course, I think Fortnite will win. My dark horse in this is Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Siege. So Rainbow Six Siege is actually a pretty successful game. I don't care for it, but I know a lot of people that really love it. I don't think J-Dub City really likes it. Said it's one of the better looking games he's ever played. Okay, narrative. Narrative is for outstanding storytelling and narrative development in a game. Boy, oh boy, this is a hard category, but I love it. A Plague's Tale. Innocence. Okay, a lot of people are starting to. This is trendy. A Plague Tale is starting to trend. Control. Again, I can feel the butt hurt flowing through everybody in that chat. I can't see the chat right now. Death Stranding, Kojima Productions, Sony Entertainment. I love that Remedy. Again, let me make this clear: the fact that Remedy came out and kicked a lot of people square in the balls. Okay, I'm talking about they kicked them so hard. They have high-pitched voices now. I'm going to start calling these guys high-pitched Eric from now on. You have Death Stranding again with Kojima Productions. Disco Elysium. Again, this game is actually So this game is actually trending pretty well. And Outer Worlds. Okay. Best narrative. Overwhelmingly, Death Stranding should win this. Should win this. But I think they're going to award either A Plague's Tale or The Outer Worlds. Okay? The Outer Worlds is tough because you control your own narrative, and that's hard to do because you give the player all these different choices to make, and there's all type of things that are going on. So I personally think Outer Worlds should win this award. But I Plague's Tale could sneak up on them too, because a lot of people, that game was underrated. A lot of people, shout out to Sick Humor, and a lot of people that played this game. I think Titanfall Princess also played this game. They really thought this was a really good game. So shout out to those two for doing it. Of course, my dark horse game here, I will be on the floor laughing. Would it be if Control wins this? I would be on the floor. Not that I care about it. These idiots running around, full retard, trying to tell God what game is flopping, what game is good. It's just shut up. These are the people. And let me give a quick shout out to both Foxy Games UK and BitCloud, because they were talking about Sunday doing some house cleaning and stuff like that. But these are the people that are getting blocked January 2nd, because I do not have time to deal with your effing stupidity. Okay, I just don't have time for it. I want to give another big shout out to Chris with T3 Medias. I believe he got picked, and he was the one that came on the podcast a few months ago with all that Spider-Man stuff that was going on. I want to get him back on the show. I believe if I read his message correct, he is one of the judges for the, I think it was Sundance. I want to get him back on, and a couple other people from that media set on. But yeah, I mean, everybody is so sick and tired of some of these people's stupidity that, I blame myself, as part of the issue. So that's why I'm giving everybody a gentleman's notice. Giving everybody a gentleman's notice. You got 6 weeks. And then you're going to be gone, because I cannot deal with your stupidity. So, I'm getting people messaging me saying, why the hell is this person around? They're an idiot. Blah. I'm like, yeah, you know what? You're right. But back to games. Back to the games. Again, out of this for narrative, I think the toughest game to do narrative on here is the Outer Worlds. I really think that should win. Don't be surprised if A Plague's Tale does, though. I just got a funny feeling that this could pull it off. What would crack me up is if Control won. I'm not saying it will, but if Control wins, I'll be on the floor. I will be on the floor laughing. Okay, multiplayer game of the year. Now, you all know how I feel about multiplayer. Garbage, trash. Put on a headset, call in the B2. But this is an easy one to pick, in my opinion. I think it's going to come down to Apex and Call of Duty. And with the dark horse being Tetris, because it's Tetris, we're crying out loud. But Call of Duty should win this award. I would be surprised, honestly, if Call of Duty loses this. Again, not a Call of Duty. I'm not here to look. I haven't played Call of Duty online for 10 years. So, but as far as what I've seen people playing a whole lot of, it will be Call of Duty. I like Tom Clancy's The Division. I thought that that's got some good building blocks. If it just had a better, I like this game too. I like the Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six, but this is an easy one. Modern Warfare. This is not hard for that one. Okay, mobile game. I have no idea. I have no idea. But this game over here, this looks like something that's going to be on the Xbox in the next couple of years. This game right here. But I'll go with this. I'll go with Sayonara Wild. It probably won't win. I don't know anything about these games. I'm just taking a guess. It's not that big a deal. If you're a mobile gamer, shout out to you. Shout out to you if you're a mobile gamer. Okay. Independent game. Well, you have Entitled Goose Game, which is trash. But this is going to be on Xbox. Outer Wilds, which is it's from Annapurna Studios. This is a movie studio right here that's into gaming. Katana Zero, I don't know much about this. Disco Elysium, and then Baba Is You. I have no idea what Baba Is You is, It looks like straight up trash, and this will probably win. So I'm just going to take this because it's called Baba Is You. Why the heck not? Everybody needs a Baba. So games for impact. All right. Sea of Solitude. This is my pick. Okay. Who will win? Life is Strange 2 will win. Okay. Concrete Genie should win. And my dark horse pick here is Sea of Solitude. I've heard a lot of good things about Sea of Solitude, not getting enough play at all. Life is Strange 2, I mean, come on. That's your favorite. That's the favorite. Concrete Genie, I've heard really good things about. A lot of people who played it, streamed it. I appreciate it. A beautiful looking game. Looking to try to get this on Black Friday, maybe in a $19 bin. I don't know why it's called Concrete Genie. I'm going to find out and have a good time with it, I hope. All right, game direction. This is awarded for outstanding creative vision and innovation in game direction and design. Okay, well, this comes down to 3 games in this category. One of them is Outer Wilds, all right? The other one is Control, and the other one is Death Stranding. Now, notice what this says. Outstanding creative vision and innovation. The most innovative game out of all these is Death Stranding and Outer Wilds, followed by Control. This game right here had a girl with no shoes on giving you a sword. Can't go from here. Can't go with this. So direction is going to, I believe Death Stranding should win this award. Okay. And I think Death Stranding will win this award. Okay. Nothing against these other games though. But the Death Stranding and Outer Wilds are your most creative visionary games. And I'm surprised Concrete Genie didn't get put in here. But Control, look at that. Control up there, just knocking it out. Again, these dudes, you hear them screaming in the background because they're getting their cheeks busted in front of everybody. Okay? How about we just say, hey, Control was recognized by its peers as a good game and leave it there. Let's see if they can do that. Let's see if a little maturity comes in here. Okay, fresh indie game. Again, for me, Outer Wilds should win this, but I think that I don't know. I think Dead Toast Entertainment may come up here. My friend Pedro, you can see right here, somebody's getting gunned down, so they probably won't do that one. But oh look, here's something called Megacritic instead of Metacritic. So, but Outer Wilds, again, fresh indie game. It should win, will win. That should be a runaway for that game. So, all right, fighting game. Now, I don't play fighting games. Best fighting game ever is Mortal Kombat. Can't be beat. So I'm going to go with Smash, though. I think Super Smash Brothers, because it got in there, I think it's going to end up winning. Should win Super Smash. Should win. Will win, should and will win. Okay, that one. Of course, I like Mortal Kombat. I've heard Dead or Alive is horrible, so I don't know. Jump Force looked stupid when I saw people playing it, and it's called Jump Force. It's like people are going to buy a game called Cyberpunk. What the hell's a Cyberpunk? Okay, family game. Wow, Nintendo's going to win this. I'm going to personally, for family game, go with Super Mario Maker 2. Okay, that's just. That should win. That's my personal. I think this should win. I think Yoshi's Crafted World will probably win. They're going to give everybody a little bit of love here. So, but look how Nintendo's family oriented. I mean, you got to love that. Best esports team. This is simple for me. I'm going with Team Liquid for CSGO. I don't know if you've seen CSGO players play. They communicate so well. It puts a lot of people to shame. I think Team Liquid will win this. This, to me, is easy. I've seen all these teams. This team communicates the best. So we'll go for now esports player. Again, who have I seen play? I'm not seeing any of these gentlemen play, so your guess is as good as mine. But for team, yeah, I'm going to have to go with Team Liquid. So, all right, esports host. I think this is a kind of a BS award, but I'm going for this girl here because she's hot. You know, Candace is hot, okay? And she plays games, and she's hot. I bet she could hook a steak up too. Man, oh man. Can you imagine waking up to those eyes? Like, hey, baby, you know, why don't you go ahead and give me some toast and jelly and I'll sit in here and get the jam ready. All right, here we go. There we go. All right. Esports game of the year. Simple for me. This should be this is CSGO. Should win. Should win. But you know what I think who's going to end up winning is Dota 2. I don't ask you why. I just think Dota 2 is going to come in there and they're going to bust some cheeks. We'll have to wait and see, though. I think Overwatch is kind of slowing down. Still fun to play. But Dota 2, I think, should, this should win. I think CSGO should win. Dota 2 will win. Okay. Esports event of the year. I like Evo. I think that's the best one. So that's just my opinion. I don't know which one you guys watch. Evo, to me, is the most entertaining that I've seen. You got different games going at different times. It's pretty cool. Esports coach. I kind of like this guy here. He be yelling at his team all the time, cussing them out. It's pretty damn funny. But Team Liquid, again, they got a good coach with CSGO. So this is your guess is as good as mine here. But esports is really starting to pick up. So all you cats that say you're good gamers and that you're a god and multiplat, you need to be getting paid to play. Content creator of the year. Wow. Now this is for streaming. I don't see Ninja up here. I don't know anybody here. So who is you all? I mean, I should be up there for that. So put me up there. All right. Community support. Okay. Community support is recognizing a game for outstanding community support, transparency, and responsiveness. This is a little, I do not know because I don't play any of these games. So your guess here is as good as mine. It's as good as mine. So, and have a good time with it. Audio design. This to me is easy. This is going to be Resident Evil 2. This is going to be Resident Evil 2. It's got to be. It has got to be. Gears is good too. Gears is good too. I mean, don't be shocked that Gears pulls this off for audio design. But Resident Evil 2, I thought was sensational because you needed to play that through the headset. Okay, I've been playing Control, and Control is pretty good too through the headset. But to me, Resident Evil 2, hands down, blows all this away. This ain't even close. So. Okay, art direction. Oh boy, this is the tough one. Art direction. I'm going for the Death Stranding should win. I think the Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening is going to win. Okay, my dark horse, of course, is Control for art direction. Okay, but again, you're looking at technical achievement. You have to look at what they say there for design and animation. So what's going to come down? It may be this one here. I don't know anything about this studio, but Kojima's game, as far as artistic design and in the Zelda game, you can't beat that. Yeah, you just simply can't beat that. Now, action adventure game. Yeah, baby. Yeah. Once again, you see my girl with Control. Yeah, Control again. You got those people back there. She busted some cheeks. She put on one of those things. She strapped one on, and she's just going raw dog on these idiots saying Control was a terrible game. Control was a flop. Just shut up. All right, but action adventure game. Now, for me personally, I think Resident Evil 2. Okay, Resident Evil 2 is the best game this year, hands down, not even close. I know a lot of people are going to choose Sekiro Die Twice or Shadows Die Twice, but I can't vote for that game for the simple fact that the girl ain't got no shoes on. She got no shoes on, and she says, here's a sword, start hacking people. And as you can see here, Link, for some reason, always looks like he's walking in, and his girlfriend is on top of some other dude, so I can't vote for him either. So I'm voting Resident Evil 2. Death Stranding, no, nothing. No shade at Death Stranding, but Resident Evil 2 is going to win this, but I will be on the floor if Control wins this. If Control wins this, I'll be on the floor, like literally on the floor. I mean, I don't care who wins these awards. Probably won't even watch them, but I will be on the floor with this one. Seriously. Action game. All right. Astral Chain should win this. Platinum Games. Platinum Games did a great job on Astral Chain. I heard nothing but great things about it. Should win. I think Gears will win. Action game. Metro is too slow. But I liked it. You know, it had a 4K rat in it. Can't beat a 4K rat. So, but again, who should win? Astral Chain. Who will win? Gears. All right. But don't be shocked if this game, Devil May Cry, pulls off an upset. Because that, I didn't care for it, but it's a good action game. All right, we're coming around. Game of the year. Recognizing a game that delivers the absolute best experience across all creative and technical fields. Wow. Wow. You got some heavies here. You got Control. You got Death Stranding. I mean, heavies. Okay. Resident Evil 2. Sekiro, Shadows Die Twice. I mean, again, that game just can't win. If it does, I'll be like, oh, well, it won, but damn. Super Smash Brothers Ultimate, and then the Outer Worlds. Now, I've ranked these games in my opinion. I'll start at the bottom here. Number 6 for me is Sekiro, Shadows Die Twice. Why? Because all the characters you're killing look the same, and that girl got no shoes on. So number 6. All right. Number 5 for me of Game of the Year, of what they got up here, this is my opinion, is Super Smash Brothers. Okay? You can't take somebody who looks like this seriously. And when you say Smash, I don't, you know, this dude, I can't do it. But I've heard nothing but good things about the game. Number 3, out of all these games here, I've got Control. Okay? Even though I'll be on the floor again, if this, the fact this is nominated for Game of the Year means, you know, like I said before, I will not deal with your stupidity. So, you know, and this is according to Zaddy. So you got to quit. Do not blame me. You blame your Zaddy on this one because Zaddy picked these games. I did not pick these games. So I have this game number 3. Okay, number 2, of course. Let's see here. Let's see. That was number 3. All right, did I put the Outer Worlds? So I got this one 1. I got this one 4. Okay, this is 3 here. Sorry. So the next one, I've got the Outer Worlds. Okay, even though to me the Outer Worlds and Death Stranding is interchangeable. Both of them are very good. I played them about the same amount of time. I may have played Death Stranding. I played Death Stranding a little bit longer than that. I'm sorry. But I got these 2 tied. And, of course, I've been saying since the beginning. I mean, people were talking about Game of the Year in the summer. I said Resident Evil 2 is the Game of the Year. Now, whether it wins or not that big a deal. But, hey, look, it had a liquor in it, and I killed that liquor. And that's just the way it is. So what do you guys think? What are you all's nominations? And what do you guys think is going to do? Hit that like button, people. What's up, Jemiah Dixon? What is going on? So, yeah, let me go back here to the top of the chat because I was not looking at the chat. Oh, I got a $2 super chat. Okay, the matter little butter biscuit. Yeah, I mean, yeah. The butter biscuit patrol was out today. You all saw it. You guys saw it. Okay? So, T3 Media. No, we're not talking about your stupidity. Hey, now, did I read your, let me ask you, bro. Now, do you want to jump on? Let me know if you want to jump on. I do want to ask you about the message about Sundance. I mean, I want to congratulate you if I read it correctly. You know, if I read it correctly. So, but let me know, brother. Let me know. Matter of fact, here, let me send you an invite. If you want to jump on, that's fine. So we go here. Let me go to that. Because I was not, honestly, I have not been looking at the chat. So let me go to the Twitter machine. Let's go to the messaging. All righty, brother. I sent it to the, and then I'm going to put it in this one here. So it's in both of those. It's in your personal one and it's in the group one. So if anybody in the group is listening, jump on. So yeah, thanks for the $2 super chat. Now I'm getting closer to getting that GPU. I do appreciate you, brother. Big Cloud, what is going on, brother? Man, keep going those uploads, man. That's getting me through my day at work. I do appreciate the uploads. So, see, Death Stranding, Christopher Hart said Death Stranding put Xbox gamers and even some Nintendo gamers in the sunken place. All right. Well, like I said, I wasn't home today. So I just think a lot of people have an issue with it being Death Stranding. I don't know why it's a big deal. Again, it's up against some heavy competition. There's some heavy competition, but yeah, E1 Matador is right. There are some people that got some butter biscuits today. You're going to get the Butter Biscuit Award for the year for not knowing what a good game is. So we all now know, according to White Zaddy, we know that Control is one of the 5 best games this year. Okay, out of all the games that came out, Control is nominated top. Okay, so Andre 6K was happening. Oh yeah, if Death Stranding wins, I'll be on the floor laughing. I'm not here to say it's gonna win at all. So yeah, but if it does win, I'll be rolling. He said Outer Whack won't win. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. So yeah, Aloy voice. Oh yeah, Aloy's voice is cool. Man, I like that Aloy voice. Jemiah Dixon says Control is game of the year. Yeah, if that wins, I'll be on the floor again. I'll be on the floor again because man, there gonna be some butter biscuits on that night. I mean, for some people. So like I said, if that game, I'm not here. Look, I don't care if it wins game of the year or not. The fact that it is even nominated, this shows you the moisture coming out of some people's underwear. I mean, like, I bet you these guys get in their car, okay? And I bet you they have to slide around in their vehicle because their vehicle is buttery, okay? And like I said, hey, the January 1st, it will be the end of your stupidity, at least on my channel. So it will be the end of your stupidity here. Like I said on Ren and Stimpy, I am so sick and tired of your stupidity. So you love the Outer Worlds, but it's not some amazing story. Yeah, I mean, I'm going to have to really jump back into it, but I'm playing this Star Wars game, man. I'm enjoying this Star Wars game more than anything. I do like this game. I like traveling to the different planets and stuff like that. So I like of course, I like the sound of the lightsaber. So, and my lightsaber it'll slice some butter biscuits down. That my lightsaber, that's all you need to know. How powerful is your lightsaber? It's powerful enough to slice the butter biscuit. Drinking game, yeah. I tell you what, we are going to do a drinking game, and every time I say Zaddy, everybody's going to have to take a shot, and we're going to do that on. Matter of fact, everybody's got the long weekend or long week coming up for Thanksgiving. So on Friday night, we're going to do that. We're going to have the Zaddy drinking game. So we're going to see, and everybody's got to have one and ready to go. Got to have it ready to go. So, yeah, I did pay the bills. I appreciate it, though. I'm going down to the chat now. Somebody said, yeah, what is your personal game of the year? Impatient Fires that holds Mad, Death Stranding winning most nominations. Well, I mean, again, I think the game, it artistically is fantastic. So I'm a little surprised about it being game of the year because it's a late nomination. So, but it is what it is. It is what it is. So again, I've enjoyed Death Stranding. So Triple J says, how many moist simps will butter their biscuits over this list? Like I said, there's a lot of people that are hurt. They are hurt. So, I mean, I'm not one of them. This is why I always say, do not let what other people put out drive your narrative. But that's exactly what they're doing. Like that Star Wars game that I'm playing, I know Zaddy gave it like an 80 or 81 or something like that. But that's one of the best games I've played this year. But I'm a Star Wars fan. So it had to be a good, like I told you guys, it had to be a good Star Wars game and a good game. And it is both. It is both. So Sekiro should win this. Oh, that's fine. Like I said, I can't do it. I can't do Sekiro. That girl had no shoes on. And, you all think that's good action because she ain't got no shoes on. So that's terrible. So that's right. Tupac going to win. Yeah, Days Gone. I mean, I don't hear people bitching about Days Gone. Didn't Days Gone come out this year? Days Gone got ambushed. Nothing was done for it. So, how do you feel about Stadia flopping? And Stadia has not flopped. it can't flop. You have to give it at least 6 months on market. You have to give it 6 months on market. Okay. Iron Fist was happening. So yeah, I get a lot of moist people. Yeah, I'm glad you got to see. Here's the great thing about the moistness. You all got to see it happening in real time. Okay. I mean, I was at work. And shout out to Sick Humor. I think I was listening to him when I was on my lunch. And when he was going through the games that were nominated, I'm like, well, look, all those games are good games. But I've said from the jump, I've said that, I think it's amazing. The PS5 news that Jack Reacher put out today about it being over 10 T-flops. And I'm pretty sure I told you guys that damn near feels like over a year ago. I specifically said it was going to have the performance of a Vega 64, which sits at roughly 13 point whatever T-flops, okay? And now there's other people coming out. So, butter your biscuits with that, And so, yeah, like I said, I can't wait. I can't wait till the purge of January 2nd when I can get rid of the stupid people. So, yeah, I mean, you're right, Jemiah. I mean, here's the thing. Every time I say Zaddy, everybody's going to take a shot. Now, I will tell you what I'm going to have. I'm going to have some Crown Royal, a Royal Crown. All right, I got a nice bottle of that right here. So, and I will be firing that bad boy on the 22nd. So, so Fox against UK. Oh, you're being silly. Oh, well, he's giving out free smoke. Rudy Legend is giving out free smoke today. So, oh, look, Zaddy's the one to pick these games, not me. I mean, I'm surprised at some of these games. I'll be honest with you. I'm not surprised about Astral Chain. I am surprised at how many awards that Control got. I mean, look, I've stood by Control the entire year. Okay, I've stood by it. I mean, you've had the other people butter their biscuits the other way. So, oh my goodness, Strag with no shoes on. So, you watch these awards with a moist fanboy react. Well, I guess they're moist. I mean, I don't know why. I don't know how they can be moist. So, but they are moist. So, there you go, Impatient Fire. Yeah, I mean, again, he's the one putting it out now. So again, like Zaire would say, hey, maybe it's not the content of my character, it's the color of my skin. I told you guys that, I don't know, close to a year ago, it feels like, and now Jack Reacher starts reporting it. Everybody's giving him a thumbs up. It's like, really? You all knew that already. So, it says underwhelming and pre-order sales for Stadia are bad. Once again, you cannot judge it for 6 months, like all product, okay? Give it 6 months. So, and you gotta stop. You guys have got to stop declaring stuff DOA and stuff like that. Pretty sure there were people saying that Control was DOA. Pretty sure you had people saying that not Death Stranding, Days Gone was, had a bad score and it was the end of single player games. I mean, this is stuff that people have actually said and they were wrong. So let's just leave it there. So that's right. Yeah, I don't have to give out free smoke because if you're too stupid to see, I mean, look, the information is out there. And if you're too stupid to recognize it because of your own bias, then you're just too stupid to recognize it because of your own bias. So, yeah, giving out free smoke. So, Jack Reach around. You're being too silly. So Destiny 2 is 1080p, 30 on Stadia. Red Dead 2 is 1440p, 30 with input lag. 6 months won't fix that. Destiny 2, it depends on your connection. I know people who are going to have Stadia that will be able to play that at 4K 60. Didn't know anything about Red. Didn't know Red Dead was going to be on Stadia, but okay. So, so 1440p is fine. So, Your Gamer reports is 1080p, 30 FPS on Stadia. Well, is that Zaddy in Eurogame? In that white Zaddy? Okay. So, That's right. If it flops, it's because they ain't no 4K ladybug. So that's exactly why it's going to be. So 1440p isn't fine when you're touting 10.7 T flop. Yeah, it is. The fact that you're streaming it, there you go. Now, if it was 10.7 T flops in a local device, I agree with you at 1440p. So a lot of people, the only people that are going to be modded at the beginning of the year are actual content creators. So they will be modded. So the rest of you, unfortunately, if you don't create, and again, like I said, December 10th, I may come home December 10th and not even have a channel anymore because YouTube's going to go around and have their purge. So Microsoft might drop a super slim. What is a super slim? Now I'm confused. So now I'm confused. So I'll give a Stadia its standard six months. So Xbox One is 6T flops and does 4K 30. Well, I mean, again, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, Red Dead Redemption 2 is a good-looking game. I thought it was boring, but that's my opinion. To me, it was boring. But hey, look, I'm not going to knock it. So I played it. It was okay. So it was too long, but it was okay. It had good parts. So. A super slim Xbox, so like slimmer than the Slim. So, I mean, they might. What is a super slim Xbox? Let me see if T3. Oh, here he is. My bad, brother. Are you there now?
Hey, what's going on, man? Let me
let
me do the camera thing for you.
All right.
I can't stay on long. I'm actually about to go do something, but I saw your invite, so I said, you know what, let me just jump on here. This guy's talking about purging his his channel. I know I'm on the chopping block. I don't care.
No, you're not.
I'm ready. I'm ready for it. You over here. Not. I'm doing a drinking game over here. Every time you said trash, I got trashed. I'm like, love this channel. Subscribe now. Hit the like button, damn it. You get more drunk than a little bit.
I'm gonna have that drinking game on Friday. Every time I say Zaddy, though, everybody needs to take a shot.
Oh, that's the word. That's the Pee Wee's Playhouse word of the day.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, it's gonna be Zaddy on Friday. But hey, bro, are you? What's going on with Sundance? What happened? If I read your thing, I want to make sure I read that correctly. I don't want to go on a tangent.
Yeah, man. So I've been looking to see what's going to be my first festival out here. Believe it or not, I've never gone to a festival. I've never gone to a comic book convention yet. I've never done any of these things. I applied for a couple of media outlets. I said, hey, I got a YouTube channel and a blog. Can I get a press pass? And after getting rejected all of 2018. I finally bunkered down and I figured out the proper way to do it. Right. And got my first, not my real first, but for a festival, I got my first approval. So yeah, my outlet, Talking Through the Media, was approved for the Sundance Film Festival. I got the invite, a working press pass.
Oh man!
And I'm heading out there. Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm excited, man. I'm excited. So I got to get my ass to Utah.
Well, that's no fun. They get some good movies over there out at Sundance. So, yeah, some of my favorites have come out of there. Oh, but congrats on that, bro. That's hard work, man. I like seeing that. Congrats. Oh, yeah. I mean, hardcore congrats to you on that, and to everybody. It's on the network. Congrats to everybody. So I got to get you guys on here one time for about a half hour. I know everybody's got different schedules and stuff like that.
Yeah, well, the network is really just. I mean, it's just exactly like what me and you do every now and then. It's just collabs and just a group of just channels, small channels like ours that's growing every day. That if we can get together, support each other, and just talk what we know and do what we like to do. Yeah, you're the one that's crushing it the most. That I love the interaction that you have with your followers and the people that come to your channel, because you're like You're like a cult leader, and I respect that you're a dictator on your island. I love that. I respect that. You're a strong man that I want to be more like.
Oh, stop it.
You got people like, when I say Zaddy, you shoot. And then they're like, yes, Captain. You know.
Yeah, I mean, you got a lot of people out there. They ran to their Zaddy, and now their Zaddies put out the top games. And you had people telling me this game wasn't no good, this game flopped. Like, okay, well, explain to me why this is up for Game of the Year.
What is this game you're talking about? The girl with no shoes. What is this game? Tell me about this.
It's called Sekiro Shadows Die Twice. So you sneak through the grass and climb a mountain, and then you sneak in, and there's this girl in there with no shoes on. And
that's the whole game?
Oh, well, I mean, it's just like the beginning of the game. And she says, "You're my shinobi." And she gives you a sword. And she just says, go out there and start killing people. Like, that's the game. I'm like, that's it?
I don't know why. I feel like you oversimplifying this.
Dude, I need to stream this and just say, here, look, here's this girl with no shoes on. Matter of fact, I'm going to stream that and I'll record it. And I was going to say, look, they say that a girl with no, the people were telling me this game is hard. I'm like, this girl got no shoes on. You know, so, I mean, it's silly.
The character, you mean the character that you're playing, or?
No, this some girl. She's in some house. She got no shoes on. She got a dress on, no shoes on. And people were telling me how hard the game was. I'm like, you're kidding me. This girl's got no shoes on.
But
to me, the game was over. I could not take the game seriously, and you had to crawl through the grass to get to her. She don't give you no hug. She don't give you nothing. She don't say good luck. She just says, "Here's a sword."
Yeah. Where you get the sword from? Why am I listening to you, girl? You ain't got no damn shoes.
That's what I was saying. I mean, yo, this girl got no shoes on. You know, it's just like, all right, you got to go. You come to my house and you ain't got no shoes on. I don't care what you look like. I don't care how cute your feet are. You got to go.
Unless you that one commentator you were talking about earlier that's up for that award. You're like, well, she looks good, so let's get her the award.
Yeah, that esports commentator looked good. She looked good.
all the other guys on that's nominated put in their time, they put in their work. Even her herself, they put their time, their knowledge, and everything. You're like, nope, I'm a sexist. So if you're sexy, you win.
Yeah, well, it should be. Man, if I'm gonna have to watch a game show, you at least look nice, you know. So.
I need to know about your content. Tell me how she look.
Yeah, Sam Ash is right. I don't want to play Dragon Quest because it's got a blue it's got snot on there, blue snot. And and I'm not, look, if that's what you like, if Dragon Quest is in its like 11th or 12th edition or iteration, so it's a successful franchise of games, but it's got blue snot. So it's just, I can't deal with it. It's just like, I'm not going to buy the game because it's called Cyberpunk. I mean, what the hell is a Cyberpunk? So
look at this Taylor. I'll tell you right now, who's the guest player? If you're talking about me, I'm just a movie reviewer. That's all. I'm nobody. Just pay no attention.
No, you do movies, you do comics. But let me ask you about. Did you go watch that trash Charlie Angels movie?
No, I missed it. I can't wait to go check it out. I'm sure. I'm gonna tell you guys right now. If you're not watching that movie, you're a sexist. and you're part of the problem. Don't try to mansplain me to why the box office.
It was trash. I mean, it was trash.
Nobody was asking for a Charlie's Angels reboot. It was almost just like the Terminator. I mean, I like the Terminator movies, but nobody's really asking for it right now. It needs some time to die down. Well, I mean, I didn't even know they were making another one. I thought it was going to go like straight to Netflix or something like that. I swear to you, I said the exact same thing. That you take that exact same cast and you made it into a series, I bet you it would have been a hit. Yeah, no, I don't disagree. I think that's one thing that they should have looked into. It's too late now. Too late. It's too late. Too late to apologize. But they another thing I also suggested, maybe if they would have had the original cast on there and in the first quarter of it, maybe pass the torch, maybe that could have worked. But who knows? I mean, hindsight is 2020. There's gonna be a lot of dudes like me saying exactly what went wrong. Like, well, I see the problem here is you tried to make a Charlie's Angels movie. That was your problem.
Yeah, well, the first one that came out years ago actually did well.
It did well, yeah.
Yeah, it did well. I just think they should. It's a TV show. Maybe they should think about doing like dropping it on Hulu or something.
Yeah, if it would have came on Hulu or Amazon or something like that, I think it would have crushed. I think it would have.
Yeah, I just think that would have been a better.
I would have been alone in my room with the same bucket of popcorn with the extra butter, just a little me time, and I would have. Yeah, it would have been great.
Well, as long as you're in there with no biscuits, that's fine. You can be in there with some butter biscuits, that's fine. So, but yeah, man, I know you got to jump off here, but man, I wanted to congratulate you personally on that. That's hard. That's hard work paying off, man.
Oh yeah. The first stepping stone is complete. Hopefully, I'm going to be out there January when was it the 23rd to the 2nd of February. Hopefully, I can cover a lot, interview a lot of people, and just have some fun out there. And then the next step, it's not happening yet, as there's no real announcement, but the next target that I have my eye on is officially becoming a Rotten Tomatoes critic, one of those approved. I want to join the group of knuckleheads that's able to increase or lower the score of the movie that you love or hate. So tell me all of your favorite movies, and I'm going to purposely give them a rotten score just to fuck with you.
Well, the more rotten the tomato, the better the score. Rotten Tomatoes works kind of an opposite. For people in the chat, it's an aggregate. You all's version of it is Metacritic. The movie version.
That's exactly. Everybody who's always giving Rotten Tomatoes a hard time. It's an algorithm. They take these critics and they average up. It's like a bunch of teachers and they give grades and then they average those grades out and then that's the score. It has nothing to do with how good or how bad the movie is, and so I feel like sometimes those critics get a rotten deal. But there are some critics that purposely mess with the algorithm on purpose. Whatever the trend is going one way, they'll purposely go the other way just to be the opposite. So there are some people that mess with the system, but that's the next. Hopefully, my next announcement will be. I'm finally one of those idiots on Rotten Tomatoes that you guys all love to hate on. So just bring it. I'm ready.
Yeah, there you go. Well, what do you think about Disney Plus so far?
Oh man, I'm forcing my children to relive my childhood right now through gargoyles. So they're like, "Dad, I don't like this. This is not 3D." I'm like, "Pay attention. That's Goliath. Damn it! You watched it.
Yeah.
You'll learn something. That's Macbeth, and you're gonna learn." That's how I take. I don't teach my children anymore in books. It's all Disney Plus now. Disney Afternoon, Chippendale, Rescue Rangers, Darkwing Duck, the classics. That's all they get.
Shit, they got Darwin Duck on there?
Darkwing Duck, the daring duck of mystery. You damn right. The terror that flaps through the night. I'm gonna say it like Dolomite. I'm the terror that flaps through the night.
There you go. Yeah. Well, all right, brother. I know you got to jump on off here, and I appreciate you jumping on. And like I said, I'm gonna jump off here myself here in a minute. Want to just shout out the chat one more time, and thanks for stopping through, bro. Yeah, like I said, we got to get everybody together.
One day we all gotta do that. And guys out there that's listening, if you like Craig, the tech guy, every now and then I'll get one of his clips. He's a little long-winded, so if you can't hang with him for the whole hour, sometimes I'll put a 2-minute clip of his best hits on the channel just to shout him out because I love his content. And all you guys that are listening live that haven't hit that like button, stop being lazy. Hit that like button and share this guy because this dude is out there putting in work. You are necessary, Craig. Damn it, you are necessary.
Well, gee whiz, thanks. Bring a tear to my eye.
All right, bro. I appreciate you, man. I'll hit you up later.
All right, man. Take it easy, brother. And congrats again. Appreciate you.
Thank you, man.
Yeah, everybody. That was my main man. That was Mr. T3 Media. As you can see, big things are happening. Big thing. I told you all. This is why I can't be around a bunch of butter biscuit eating simps anymore. It's been real. It's been fun, but it ain't been real fun. You know what I'm saying? I cannot handle the stupidity. So I'm gonna bring some people on from this media set. We're gonna be talking X-Files because that's cool as hell. Definitely gotta get T3 back on again after he survives. I mean, going out west to Sundance in that cold weather. He gonna be a pudding pop out there, but you gotta give a shout out to him. Make sure that he gets out there and gets safe and all that. So Impatient Fire, so you sub that. Well, they do got more than the Mandalorian. I mean, they got like all the Star Wars movies. They got almost, I say they got about 20 to 30% of the Marvel stuff. They don't have Infinity War. I still don't know why they got Endgame and they don't have Infinity War. It's not, and I liked Endgame. It was a big payoff for me. It was a nerdgasm for me. But you got to give us Infinity War first. Also, something I noticed, and I could have read it wrong, is the movie Avatar is on Disney Plus, but it's not in full HD. It just says DVD or something like that. So since you already own the Star Wars and good Marvel movies, well, again, this stuff all in 4K. I mean, I literally had to take a step back, but like they don't have Black Panther yet. They don't have Ant-Man and the Wasp yet. They got Ant-Man, but they don't have Ant-Man and Wasp. They've got both of the Guardian movies. That surprised me. They've got all 3 Captain Americas, all 3 Iron Mans, all the Avengers movies except Infinity War. So they got a lot of good stuff. So, all right, Hans, have a good one. Hans, where do you live, man? It's 5 o'clock in the morning. That's what time I got up this morning. Is a Mandalorian a woman? No, all Mandalorians are men. So I'm going to have to do a Mandalorian podcast and tell you all about the Mandalorians. So where is it 5 o'clock in the morning? I don't know. 5 o'clock in the morning, where you going to be? Outside on the corner. That was a song years ago. So, yeah, but no, there are no women so far in The Mandalorian. I don't think about it. No, I don't think there are any women. So I haven't seen any. So, no, I mean, there can't be a female Mandalorian. The Mandalorians by nature are men. Henceforth the term man-alorian. So, quit Mandalorian explaining. Well, I want to do like a lore show because a lot of people don't know the history of the Mandalorian. So I may do something like that. I may do something like that tomorrow. So that'd be a fun show. So I got to get a Star Wars guy though on. So the reason why you're sub to Prime, Netflix, and Hulu. Well, look. If you already have Hulu, you can sub and get Disney Plus and get it for $12. And then they'll credit you your Hulu. So what about Rebels? Star Wars Rebels? I've never watched that. I have never watched Star Wars Rebels. I tried to. I just can't get into it. So, well, again, Rebels is not canon, is it? Has Rebels been canonized? If Rebels has been canonized, I'll be standing corrected. But I did not think Rebels was canonized, at least with the Mandalorian show. That's part of the canon. So, but I'm just asking, is Rebels canon? So I know they canonized the Ghost, the ship, but none of the people. They don't tell you it is canon. Okay, well, then so be it. Then there's a female Mandalorian then, guys. Well, I did not know that was canon. That's why I get a Star Wars guy. Reach out to Star Wars girl, man. That girl's full retard, man. I can't have something like that. No, Star Wars girl is part of Geeks and Gamers, man. They're racist, so I can't have it. Oh yeah, Chris, I got you. Yeah, if it's canon, yeah. Geeks and Gamers is retarded. I mean, you got an incel, and you got people that can't get laid on that in part of that podcast. So I can't have it. If you're going to be on my podcast, you got to rip off the headboard. You have to tear that bitch down. So this is the way it's going to be. That's why when he was saying I'm long-winded, because ain't nothing over here little, baby. Ain't nothing over here short, small, tiny. You got to save that for the moist-ass simps over there. Just save that moisture. So ironically, Netflix did a big update on their service after. Oh, did they? Well, I did not know that. So the Mandalorians are any species. Well, see, no, they may be now, but there's an actual Mandalore, and all that. But I promise everybody, I'm gonna bring like a Star Wars person on and get her done. So I will get it. I'm gonna try to reach out to Robert Sands and see if he can do it. So you was rejected. Well, probably because you probably got women in your life there. I mean, those clowns, I mean, they are clowns. I mean, look, they got a much bigger channel than me, but you got some incels and you got some people that just, I can't be around people that can't get laid. So shout out to BGS. But BGS, you've been doing the Lord's work, man. So we've been doing the Lord's work out there, man. That your show you did the other day. It was either Saturday night or Sunday when you had when that woman came on there and she just started ho-splaining. I think shout out to Angry Man, he called it ho-splaining. I like when he said that, I rolled on the floor, man. He cracked me up when he said that woman was ho-splaining. So it's kind of like, hey, he's right. She started ho-splaining. So shout out to BGS. Sabrina Wren was a Mandalorian warrior. Okay, but she's not all right, look, the Mandalorians I just got to do the whole lore. Okay, I'm about to do the whole lore. So, and that's cool. That's cool. Because a lot of people do not understand them, like their armor and all that kind of stuff. The armor, that stuff that he was offered was priceless for the armor, because the armor, as you can tell, is extremely sturdy. It can deflect lightsabers and lasers. I'm talking about major laser hits. So, I can't talk about it. That's small. I can't talk about small-minded individuals. I mean, look. They have huge press passes, though. So, yeah, I got the Fallen Order. I'm going to stream a little bit of that tomorrow, maybe. I got to do that, and I got to stream a little of that Sekiro. I'll be streaming enough of that Sekiro where you all see that girl with no shoes. And that will be the end of the stream. I'm going to say, look, she got no shoes on. So, but yeah, that Fallen Order is pretty cool, man. I think of course, you know me, there was a puzzle on there. And I had to cheat because I am not doing no puzzles. But what did I have to do? There was something with these 3 spears or 3 round things. Star Wars Rebels is canon. Oh, yeah, like I said, I had no idea I had no idea Rebels was canon. And maybe now I'll be able to get into it. I know it had like some. Hold on, didn't it have Darth Maul back on there? Was that Rebels or was that something else? I thought Darth Maul was back on a Star Wars show, a cartoon. I'm thinking, well, there's no way it could be canon because he died. So she was a Mandalorian. They had a whole episode where she came from. She's in a rebel. Well, no. I'm not saying that you're wrong. I am simply saying that I had no idea that was canon because they had a Darth Maul. They had I don't know what that was. So yeah, that was right. Yeah, all right, I gotta watch Rebels then. But I would do a whole Mandalorian thing. So for everybody, hell, including myself. So matter of fact, I'll set that up. I may do that Friday instead of the matter of fact, I'll do that and I'll do the Zaddy show too. So we'll talk Mandalorian stuff and we'll talk about Zaddy and we'll take some shots. So, so yeah, Star Wars Rebels had a female Mandalorian, but the Mandalorians are like, you can go back into the old Republic stuff and you ran into the Mandalorians. So, a Mandalorian is a race of people from well, there's more to them than that. There's a certain group called Mandalorians, and then there's some Mandalorians that are like, I don't know, like patches. Like if you're in a motorcycle club, and I'll explain all this. Like if you're in a motorcycle club and you can get you get patched in. There's a lot of people running around claiming they're Mandalorians and they're not Mandalorians. So yeah. But all right, so Rebels is canon. So I got you. So but yeah, we'll start. We'll do a Mandalorian walkthrough here soon. Give me 3 days. Give me 3 days, and I'll stream a little bit of that Sekiro. That way, you all can see this girl with no shoes on, and you'll be like, "Yeah, that girl got no shoes on." Yeah, I got people saying how hard that game was. How can that game be hard if she ain't got no shoes on? So, for 12 million per episode, you think we get more than 30 minutes per episode? Well, you get they spent over 130 million on that whole show. So you get 8 episodes. So I mean, that's a lot of money being spent on a show. So Mandalorian sounds like a fruit. Shout out to OBJ to Don. So yeah, it may be a fruit. We're gonna find out, aren't we? So so all right, guys, I am gonna jump on off here. I had to get up at 4:45 this morning on a long ass day at the Rock. So yeah, I am gonna get off here. It does look movie quality. Yeah, it's good. It's actually a good production. Jon Favreau directed it, but we'll go into the lore of the Mandalorians. We'll do that. So that's cool. It's cool. I didn't realize it was that big. I didn't realize how many people were watching the show, honestly. So but shout out to Disney Plus. I think the first night they they said they had over 8.5 million people trying to go. So T3 Means he's going to be the Star Wars guy. All right, that's cool. All right, Big Cloud. Yeah, I'm going to get on off here, guys. Thanks for coming through. Those Game of the Years came out. You had a lot of moist-ass fanboys. So Paul G said they were female Mandalorian. Okay, well, we're going to find out. So, all right, then. Though we're using for season 2. Facts, BGS, right. They will. They will. It's just 8 episodes, though. And they're spending a lot of money on those Disney shows. The Disney Marvel shows. They're spending a lot on that too. Those are going to be like, 6 episodes or 8 episodes. It's going to be like movies. So yeah, I'll love it though. I'm gonna love every minute of it. But all right, guys, I'm going off here. I am sleepy. I am tired. I'm going to go stream some other content, and I am going to fall asleep. You all take it easy. Stay blessed. Keep it gaming and keep it tight. Peace.